What's your best fire me, I fucking dare you moment from work? 1. Over the first year I worked there, I took over most of the tasks in my department. They used to be done by other departments and done badly. Because of my work, productivity skyrocketed. Then I found out I was getting paid way less than others in similar roles, both in and outside the company. So I go to my boss and say, I've boosted performance and taken on way more work. Can we talk about a raise? They said no, so I keep working. Another year goes by. I ask again every now and then. Eventually, I get an offer for a new job. It pays double. It wouldn't start for a few months, so I waited. Then, right before I planned to give my notice, I figured, what the hell, might as well ask one last time. My boss blows up, tells me I'm not getting a raise, says some, let's say, colorful things, and then she says, if you don't like your pay, maybe we should evaluate your future at this company. I replied, already have. I took another job. This was your last chance to offer what I deserve. I quit, I walked right out. Later, I heard my departure caused such a massive backup in work that she ended up getting fired. 2. I was elbow deep in an old AT&T Unix machine that should have been retired 10 years ago. Parts were scattered across the desk. The client walks in and asks what's taking so long. I tell him, you've got 3 dead fans, a failed power supply, a dead CMOS battery, and a glitchy video card that won't let the system post sometimes. He says, so how long is that going to take? 15 minutes. I laugh. I can patch it up in a couple hours, but I'll need to come back in a few days with new parts. Client says, if you can't fix it in the next half hour, you're fired. I'll find someone who knows what they're doing. So I stand up, grab my tools, start walking. He said, where are you going? I say, I told you how long it would take, and it's more than half an hour, so I guess I'm fired. I made it about 3 steps toward the door before he changed his mind. 3. I worked at a cancer nonprofit. We hired a woman who knew about us because her child had cancer. She needed to come in late or leave early sometimes for chemo appointments. My boss told me to fire her. I refused. The boss said she'd fire me if I didn't. I told her, go right ahead. She backed off after our CEO said, absolutely not.